the last person to do anything close to this, really, was Bob Tway, 1986. First 4 wins, won a major. And Bob famously will talk about how he changed his golf swing, wanted to get better. Better is what? It's the enemy of good, you know, trying to get better. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he'll avoid all those hurdles. So I don't know that this is a hot streak as it is the beginning of an era.
I'll just add one more other hurdle as well. That's a very important hurdle, life. You know, life's going to change. He's a major winner now. There's going to be a lot more pressures on him. There's going to be a lot of business interest in him. His bank balance is got to go stratospheric if it's not already. And, you know, he's a young man with a young wife. I'm sure they're hoping to have a family, and families are going to come along, and the pressures of family to come along, and mixing those and blending those with trying to be the best player you can. You know, the focus that he has at this moment in time, you know, is driven, you know, through his golf. And, you know, those will change over time, and it happens to all of the players, you know. And it doesn't mean that should be terminal, but they need to be navigated. And how he deals with those challenges, those hurdles, as you call it, and the biggest one for me of all is life.
I want to get back to this. In what ways is he better? I want to drill down. I'll pick a couple of guys. And I know this can change in a month. But in what ways is he better than, say, Jon Rahm, Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy?
Well, I don't know that I would say that he's better than Jon Rahm or Justin Thomas or Rory McIlroy. I mean,
but if he's the best player in the world, he's better than those guys.
Look, they've all. Jon Rahm's been #1. He just supplanted him. Justin Thomas has been #1. Jordan Spieth has been #1. Rory McIlroy has been #1. Look, he's not the driver that Jon Rahm is, or most of the best players that have ascended to #1 is. He's not quite the iron player that they are, but he's a phenomenal scrambler. I would say between the years, in balance in life. His coach, Randy Smith, says he's got the brains to carry on doing this. And so in that way, if I'm looking about it, and not like the other players we've mentioned, don't have intestinal fortitude and golf high IQ. But I think he keeps things in perspective. He talks about how, you heard his father say, it's not your golf that I'm proud of. I'm proud of the man that you are. So I don't think that this is the highest aim of Scottie Scheffler, being a phenomenal golfer. I think he's balanced at life. He's grounded at home. And so in that regard, I think, and to your point about how life does get in the way,
and expectation comes on his shoulders now, and you know that's a different mindset that he's going to have to deal with. So you know, it's too early to give a definitive answer that this guy has arrived and he's going to keep on going forward. There's so many hurdles that will come his way, and how he deals with those, and can he keep his focus and keep riding through it.